Having trouble sleeping?
I feel uncomfortable in that fancy room.
I feel the same way. Do you know much about the last Queen of K?
Her reign lasted for 6 years. Her posthumous name was Yo-O. That's all I know.
Did she cause Shitsudo?
No. From what I remember, she took it upon herself to resign from the throne.
You mean she chose to die? But why? I wonder what kind of person Yo-O was.
The information I heard was that she was the daughter of a merchant.
You mean she was an average person?
Yes.
Just like me, then. I can't help but wonder what would make Keiki choose normal people like us. Oh, Keiki. Why did you choose me?
Keiki! Keiki! Not here in Gyoten! We will not permit women here in Gyoten!
Please forgive my interruption, but I must oppose you regarding this matter. These women do not have anywhere else to go.
Were you the one who did it? You were the one who tempted the Taiho, weren't you?
Please, Your Majesty.
You took advantage of the Kirin. You used your tears so he would show you mercy. You deceived him and now you're going to pay. Keiki, order your Shirei to punish them now and make sure to leave no one alive. And if they try to stand and run, then cut off their legs. If they hold on to the pillars, then chop off their arms. Show no mercy for those who disobey the imperial command. Do you understand? Good. Now exile all the women. Not only from Kimpa Palace, but from the entire kingdom of K.
But Your Majesty...
If there are no women left in this kingdom, then no one will ever be able to trick you like that again.
She fell in love with Keiki and it must have made her go crazy.
Keiki! Keiki! Keiki!
I don't want to see it.
Keiki!
He's suffering from Shitsudo. The heavens are angry with you, Your Majesty.
No! This can't be happening! No! Please help Keiki! Please! Please! Save Keiki! Please!
Yo-O visited Mount Ho and offered the heavens her resignation. It was the only way that she could save Keiki. The sword Suigu only shows visions of the truth. In this case, it showed you exactly what you wanted to see.
I'm no different of a person than Yo-O was. If I become a queen, I'm sure I'll make mistakes like she did. The sword knows it and it's mocking me.
Yeah! Ow! Hey, don't! No! Take him down! Hey!
Why don't you try and play a game with them?
But I can't even speak their language.
If you don't open up your mind, then how are they ever supposed to be able to understand you? I was once much like you. I thought nobody understood me. So I didn't bother talking to my parents or to any of my teachers either. It's not too late for you, though. If your friend really is the Queen of K, then she will no doubt be able to help you get back to your home.
King Ko.
I am glad to see that you are safe.
Thank you.
It appears that the evil Kaikaku has somehow deceived the King of N.
From what I've heard, she's claiming to be the Queen of K now.
This is dreadful news. She will bring an end to this world. Sugimoto, will you save this world?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I know if we pay a little visit to the King of N, that she will show herself to you. As your friend, of course.
The Thai Kirin? Is he a taika also?
Yeah, didn't I mention that to you?
He's the Hina of the Thai kingdom.
What's a Hina?
A Hina is a Kirin which hasn't matured yet. When a Kirin reaches adulthood, it stops growing physically.
And so, does that mean you became an adult Kirin sooner than Keiki did?
Now you got it.
That reminds me. I had heard that Taiki was believed to be dead.
I don't think that information is correct.
Huh?
From what I understood, he had died a long time ago. The kingdom had been in the midst of a war for quite a while, and I heard the Kirin was missing, so naturally I thought that...
But I thought a ruler from one kingdom can't start a war with a ruler from another. The heavens forbid it, right?
That's right. It is strictly forbidden for a king to cross the border using his army. The king would be punished immediately. That's why now Taka can't go rescue Keiki on his own. The war that's going on in Tai is a civil war. Both King Tai and Taiki have been missing. If they had really died, then there should be a new Kirin's Ranka growing on Mount Ho. But I haven't heard of it, so they're probably still alive. You remember?
Huh?
Don't you remember the first night that we met?
Yes, I do.
I was there that night because I was searching for Taiki.
What's Taiki's real name?
I think it was something like Kori. No, actually it was Takasato something. He was a black Kirin and very rare.
And do you know what Keiki's real name is?
Keiki's just Keiki. Taiki and I have actual names because we both came here from Horai. But usually, Kirin don't have parents or names.
They don't have parents?
The life of a Kirin can be a very sad one. They are born to serve their masters and show them complete loyalty. They even die without graves for their masters.
They don't have graves?
Technically, the Kirin are buried along with their masters, but not their actual bodies.
Huh?
Hey, watch what you're saying.
Don't worry, it's no big secret. The Kirin have Yoma as servants. They're called Shirei. The Shirei are only bound to them because of the agreement they have, that when the Kirin die, the Shirei get to eat their corpses.
I heard that the Kirin taste good, too. If you feel any compassion for the Kirin, then you must try and help Keiki.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this.
Yoko.
The last queen, Yo-O, cared for Keiki so much and it was still a disaster. It's just that people are so... I can be so foolish sometimes. I sometimes do things even though I know I shouldn't be doing them.
You mustn't worry about it. As long as you remember the fact that you can be foolish once in a while, you will always have the assistance of your other half there to help you.
My other half?
I'm talking about your Kirin.
I think I'd like to go down to the town now.
Huh?
Does that mean that you're...
I'm not running away from here. I just feel like I'm something completely different when I'm down there. It's like I don't know, I just want to make the choice around other mortals that are more like me.
Please leave me alone!
Sugimoto!
Korin is suffering from Shitsudo?
Or so the Ho has reported to me.
There's no doubt about it. King Ko is definitely after Yoko.
If that's the case, then what do you think that he's planning to do when he finds her?
Excuse me.
Maybe we should go and talk to King Ko himself.
Do you mean that King Ko is here?
What are your intentions with this pretender? Are you planning to start a war within the realms of K itself?
Not at all. If I interfere in another kingdom's affair, my Kirin will fall ill. Speaking of which, how is Korin?
This Kaikaku must be discussed.
She is not here anymore.
I see. Thank you for your time. And if you do see her, please tell her that a friend is sick and wishes to see her.
One more thing. Even if one were to set up a fake queen to take over the Kingdom of K, what good would it do? The Kingdom of K is poor compared to that of Ko. What could possibly be gained from controlling it?
N is indeed wealthy.
We're very fortunate.
You wouldn't understand. After all, you're a Taika.
A Taika? What does that have to do with any of this? Get me the Taiho. I must go somewhere.
Are you going to Horio?
It was January 18th, 1969. I was 22 years old, a student at Tokyo University. I crawled under a pile of desks to get through a barricade, and that's when I ended up in this world. I wanted to start a revolution in Japan, but I realized that I was powerless. The next thing I knew, I was here. For a while, I thought my life had been given a second chance, just like you did, I'm sure.
It's not the same!
But I was wrong. The truth is, we don't belong here. The people here do not let people like us lead easy lives. I understand you wanted to be accepted in this world, so I'm sorry.
I know who I really am!
Don't do anything here that you may regret later. Find your way home.
No, I won't!
Mr. Hecky? Mr. Hecky, are you here? I was told my friend was here.
Don't come in here!
I'm sorry.
Sugimoto, it's really you. I was so worried about you.
You're afraid that I'll tell people the truth, so you came here to kill me, didn't you?
Huh? What are you saying? No, I was told that I'm a queen, but...
There's no way that you could ever be a queen!
Sugimoto!
It's so heavy.
No! Stop it, Sugimoto!
Come down from there, you coward! Get down here! Now draw your sword and fight me! What are you looking at over there?
This sword shows me visions that sometimes I don't want to see.
It must know the truth too! That you aren't fit to rule a kingdom! Look! You're always only thinking about yourself. You act like such a good girl when there are people around. Then you do wretched things to survive when nobody's there. Do you really think a phony like you is worthy of being a queen? Wait!
Enough! This has gone too far.
Taiho. Is this what I really am? Is it?
What about the rat?
He's probably dead.
It could be trouble if he's still alive.
Finish him off. I should go back there now and kill him. No, I can't do it. Rakashun, King N, and all the other people, they have no idea what kind of person I really am. I'm just so pathetic and pitiful, but they just don't know the real me.
I know the real you. You haven't been alone, you know.
Is it you, Joyu?
I have witnessed everything that you have been doing. Accept the throne, for I know you are worthy.
So then, you can actually talk.
Please forgive me for disobeying the Master's order.
Joyu, do not show yourself. Shift into your dormant state.
Why is it that I've been so foolish? No, wait, not yet, Joyu. There is something I need you to do for me before you go back inside.
Sugimoto! There she is! She's by the Riboku!
Nakajima!
This time, I won't run.
Yoko!
What are you doing down there? What have you done with your Heen-Man?
Rokushun! Rokuta!
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
See? This sword is your real power.
Hey, stop it!
Too bad I don't understand what you're saying.
Yoko!
Don't get any closer. This will help me find out if I really am a queen. I need to know for myself.
Wait, what did you just say? How can you speak the language without a Heen-Man?
That's because Yoko is a real queen.
Sugimoto! Her sword is useless to you! Use this one!
King Ko, your majesty.
Did you say Ko?
Your majesty.
So you are the king of Ko. Tell me why.
Come, come. You're in no position to question.
Why have you given such evil orders? Explain yourself! What could you be thinking?
Sugimoto!
But your majesty.
Kill her!
Yes, all right.
Sugimoto, wait!
She is such a weak girl.
It's King Ko's voice.
It's from the Sword Suigu.
You must kill her next time, Taiho. You traveled all the way to Horai for what? To pick such a useless creature to be the Queen of K? She must be eliminated, King Taiho.
Your Majesty, please think this over. The heavens will punish you if you choose to attack Queen K.
No Taika shall rule a kingdom bordering Ko.
Why does this concern you?
It could expose me as unfit to have a kingdom.
That's not true.
I ascended to my throne a mere 50 years ago. Meanwhile, Ennis had the same ruler for 500 years. However, Ko is still superior to K, and I will not let that change. I cannot. Stop this!
You've proven yourself as an intruder to the Kingdom of N. I don't think the heavens would have a problem if I punished you here and now, but I suppose I'll find out.
I will accept all refugees from K, and soon they will realize that Ko is a superior kingdom.
But why do you insist on setting up a fake ruler in K, Your Majesty?
I have no desire to compete with So or N. However, I will look like a terrible ruler if I continue to let K flourish.
That's not true, Your Majesty.
I hear that Wa is a wealthy country. The king of N is from Wa, and his kingdom has been prosperous for 500 years. The Taika must have secrets for governing. And if a Taika were to rule K, it would be as prosperous as N. And I cannot let that happen. Ko would perish and I would certainly die. So I shall take Queen Kay, that Taika, down with me.
How selfish can you be?
It's not true.
King Ko!
That's all just an illusion. I had no idea that Kaikaku was the Queen of Kay.
Well, that's what you're saying, but you also knew that I wouldn't be able to use this sword before. How did you know that?
Because
You knew that Nakajima was the Queen of Kay all along, didn't you? You never really cared about me or Asano at all, did you?
Kaikaku, dare not oppose me.
I didn't want to face it, but I really don't belong here in this place. Oh, Nakajima. I want to go home.
Yoko smiles gently. I accept, she says. And that is the beginning of the story of Yoko. The 12 Kingdoms, Episode 13. The Shadow of the Moon, the Sea of the Shadow. Final chapter.